Okay, if you can humor me, off the camera goes again. And I'm hoping you appreciate this. I'm doing it for you, not for me. Okay. See, as I put this can up there, you see there's 2 grooves there, and there's another groove over there. So there's 3 grooves total. See, 2 there. I don't know why they got 2 so close together and 1 over here, but they do. Okay. Well, here's 2. Get your flashlight up there again. See, there's the 2 there on the ring. Okay. And you see the other one right there. Okay. So there's our 3. So when I reposition this, I've got to keep that in mind as I'm pushing this back up. Right? I got to push this back up like that, and I've got to kind of eyeball. Okay, it's right about there. Let's see, I got to move that over, and then hold my mouth just right. And this is supposed to push back up in there because I got it out, remember? I got it out. Now it should be just like that from getting it back in. And let's see where my tab is. Oh, okay, it's way over there. Okay, it's about like that. Okay, there it goes. Wiggle it, and I hope to be in the right spot. And so far it's not. I can swivel it around to where I can see it, and I'm not seeing it yet. Okay, where is it? Oh, I guess it's off to the left a little bit further. Oh, here it comes. There, right there. I can see that I'm lined up. Beautiful. Now, you remember the little screws that came out of it? Look how tiny this screw is. Okay, and I can see where it goes here. Oh, I don't have to push this all the way up just yet. I just want to get these screws started. Okay, boy. Okay, I guess that's okay. Okay, let's see, this is the little thing that the light gets hooked onto, and then it will push up in there. Okay, well, it looks like that is about right up there. Now I can put these other little screws in there. And like I said, I'm just starting them. If I can. Oh, I'm trying to get it straight. Oh, boy. Oh. There. Okay. Okay, dokie. Get the next one in. Just get him into that tab. And see, you may have to back it. See, that one I backed out a little bit, and I could put it in quite far. This other one didn't seem to want to go very far at all. Let's see if I can't back it out. Maybe it's just not in the right. No, it looks okay. Okay, and now I can push that up, and I can have it flush to the sheetrock. Before, remember, it was shoved up just slightly, and that looks pretty good. There. Let's see if I can't get this. If I had a small little screwdriver, I could get it all the way up in there. And in fact, I do have one. Oh, I do have one, but you know, this seems to be working. The canister was pushed up right about where it is, because I can see where the old marks were for the screws. Okay. Okay. That's pretty close to where it was, right there. As long as it's just not down below the sheetrock, you know, because then our trim is going to shove up inside of that. And it's just by friction that what that trim holds. Okay, now I'm going to tighten it as tight as I can. Okay. Okay. Arte. Choke. And, you know, if you got a little pair of pliers, and if you felt like you needed to get it tighter, you can put that on there. And it went just a hair further. I don't really need to go any tighter than that. These felt nice and tight, okay? Okay, before we put this trim up, okay, I'm going to just plug it in here. Make sure it works. And it should. You know, the other one worked, right? And I'm just doing that. And I can hang on to it like that. When you're replacing a bulb, this is what I usually do. Like that, and then I'll come down, turn it on, make sure it's on. And that's the LED. And, you know, funny thing, every once in a while, you put in a brand new bulb and it doesn't work. I did that one time. It was really tricky. It was in a shower and it had glass and was really hard to get down without buggering up the ceiling. Finally got it down, put the new bulb in, pushed it all the way up there. Turned the light switch on, it didn't work. I thought, oh brother, this brand new bulb. I was hoping it wasn't the ballast transformer goodie behind there. And I pulled it back down, put in another brand new bulb, and son of a gun, and I plugged it in just like this that time, and son of a gun, it worked. That tells me every once in a while, and I've heard from even electricians replacing those 4-foot fluorescent tubes on light fixtures like that. Every once in a while you'll get a bulb that doesn't work. So if at first, here's what you need to know with that. If at first it doesn't work, don't make the assumption it's something else. Swap out that new bulb with another new bulb before you go any further, okay? I'm gonna check that now. Look at that. Very good, very good. Nicely done. And so we're gonna do that. And actually, before I put it in this container again, I'll undo it, take the old one out, take the old bulb out of this whole trim. Then I just put the new bulb just up into this by itself, okay, before I put it in case it doesn't work again, let's say, okay? Okay, so now I've got it. And if you remember, I hope you were watching my other video, but if you weren't, okay, let's just act as though we're taking this off. Okay. See your goodies here. This is what keeps it tight to your housing up in here, okay? When you take your old one off, sometimes these are bent. These are bent in. And if they are, you got to bend it back out, because if it's bent in like that, and if this tab is smashed in too, you can see that, hey, this trim, as I push the trim up, maybe it wants to slide down. Maybe I can't get it up there tight to the ceiling. Maybe it's not only one, maybe it's another one too. And so you can take it and rebend it back out. And sometimes it'll bend just with this. Sometimes you have to take needle nose pliers right in here and tweak it that way Okay, not this one. This one's fine. And then you could rebend this out, you know, so that you're facing out, you know, this way, like that. Okay, I've got it all in there. I've cleaned the trim off. You know, I'm going to plug that back in. And I'm going to look at this deal. I want it facing straight over that way. And so I want to make that straight. Just take that and kind of push back and forth. Okay. Now I can get back on my ladder or something. Okay. Because I want to make sure this is going straight up against the wall, in case you've got something on your wall that you want it to direct it at. You know, I want it this way, I want this thing to be facing that way. If I want my light over here, I can face this over here. I want it on that wall, I can face it over like that before I push it up. I can twist it over there. This wire is flexible, you can do that, okay? Okay. And then this will swivel back and forth one direction. See? When I get it up there and against the wall, if I want my light down lower, I can push it down. If I want it up higher, I can push the other side. Okay. Now I want to make sure that's going in there all together, and I want to push it up tight and see if I can't get it up any higher. And see, with some, if it's a bulb with threads and you pull that down, once you put the trim up, you can reach up in there and you can see if your little clips need to be pushed up a little bit more to see if it can go up tighter. Because see, this doesn't seem like it's going up all the way, and I can't really adjust it much. Oh no. Uh-oh. I might have just messed that up. Bend that down a little bit. Okay, redirect that. Push it up in there. And see, this trim here does not unsnap. Oh, look at that. I can't believe that. I was just trying to tell you what to do, and oh no. Oh, amazing. Amazing. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. I just broke that off. This snap came off. Oh, good Lord. Now what? Well, that's all I got for this time. But I'll be back with more videos.